set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire.
Can I fix your hair? Can
Yeah.
I?
Mm-hmm. Can you turn on the viewfinder?
No.
Why?
Guys.
I can't see myself.
I know, exactly. You're not supposed to be looking at yourself.
I can't see. Katie! Well guys, welcome back to our channel. Today it's just gonna be me, so all you Katie lovers can click off the video or bear with me. Katie is
No.
Katie and Ella are both right behind the lighting thing. Yeah, but they're both right behind the camera for moral support, right Katie?
Yep.
Can you give me a cheer?
Yay!
That was fake. Okay.
Go good.
Alright, that was really fake. Today I'm going to be talking about how I reacted to Katie being pregnant. It was definitely not a good reaction. It was around Katie's birthday. Her birthday is July 31st, so I think it was around there. I'm not sure exactly the date. But Katie had a little ovulation app on her phone, and that was also when she was sneaking into my dad's house like every day. Hopefully he's not watching this, so that'd be really awkward. So we were spending a lot of time together, like constantly. We weren't being very safe, as you could say. One morning, Katie got a notification on her app saying that she was ovulating. Then I was like, okay, we're fine. Like it's fine. Nothing will happen from it. I'd say like a few weeks later, Katie just kept having like little things pop up, like, oh, she like threw up this morning, or she wasn't feeling good, or she had a headache, or her boobs were getting really veiny. I remember noticing that her boobs were getting really veiny. And then we ended up looking it up on the internet, like what are symptoms for pregnancy, and literally everything Katie was having was the symptoms. So Katie went online and bought like really cheap pregnancy tests, and like 6 of them. And when they came in, she was like, okay, I'm gonna take a test. And then when she went to take the test, I was like, don't tell me, like I just don't wanna know. She took that test that night, and then she did end up showing me actually, and it had like, you know, a pregnancy test had like one line and the other line to see if you're pregnant or not. It was a very faint line, but it was definitely there. Dad. Yeah, she just told the rest of the story. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. So she showed me, and I was like in pure disbelief and shock. So I don't even know how long I didn't talk to Katie, but I didn't talk to Katie. I was just like sitting there, like just processing by myself, like just sitting there. So obviously that was my first initial reaction. It's not very good. I'm sure can't even imagine how Katie felt during that situation with everything happening and then me reacting that way. Ella keeps crawling over towards me. Do you want to be in the video? Oh my gosh, you big girl. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but it was one of those moments where I was like processing everything. I was just like, oh my goodness. A little bit of like my backstory and how I was raised. My mom wasn't very into religion whatsoever, and my father was a Catholic. We really only went to church like Easter and Christmas. My dad was always like super like wear protection, like all of this stuff. He didn't care if I actually did the act, but he just wanted to make sure I was safe with it. So I was like deathly afraid of my father and like how he would react to everything, which surprisingly he had a very good reaction. And obviously Katie's background, her and her entire family are Christian. Do you want to talk? So that was kind of my like background. So like obviously I've changed a lot from then. I feel like that's also part of the reason that I had the reaction that I did, was because I was like, oh my gosh, like my dad's gonna kill me. Like legit, he's gonna kill me. As I said earlier, Katie brought like a pack of 5 or however many she bought. I don't know exactly how many she bought, but she was like, okay, I'm just gonna take one in the morning, and so on and so forth. That night I actually did come around to the idea a little bit more, and I like fell asleep with my hand on her stomach, and also I was like talking and kissing her stomach. You wanna get down? Boom. Bye. I did come around a little bit closer to the end of that night. In the morning, Katie took another test and kept taking tests throughout the day. With every test she took, the line got darker and darker. So she was pregnant at this point, like for sure pregnant. I still think I was kind of in that like shock, like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? For about 2 weeks until I fully got my mind wrapped around it. Kind of after that first like 2 weeks, I was all in. I was ready. I was like, let's do this. I was like, we got this. Like, we'll figure it out. Like, no matter what, like whatever obstacles we're having, we're gonna jump over them. Us getting kicked out of my grandpa's house, we got over it. Like a whole bunch of stuff that me and Katie got over. Like after that, I like never missed a doctor's appointment. Actually, I did miss one doctor's appointment, and it was close to Valentine's Day. And at Chick-fil-A, we were doing this special like heart-shaped mini trays, and I remember Katie came into work after her baby appointment, and I bought her a 10-count mini because I was I felt really, really bad for missing her doctor's appointment. Yeah, I went shopping with Katie for baby clothes, for the crib. We went on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace and got all this stuff for her room that she has in there right now, and I would go with her and pick them up and everything. But I was all in, I was ready, and that's how I reacted. Obviously, it wasn't that good initial reaction, but I think the coolest part about how you were raised is that you don't have to stay that way. Like, once you get older, or once you're even a teenager, if you want to branch off, you can. Like, you have that ability. But like, I'm just so unbelievably thankful for everything that happened in Katie's family. Of course, Ella. But yeah, that's how I reacted. Yeah. Come here, girl.
Yo, baby.
Yo, baby. With your Brussels sprout. You look like a green onion. You're already almost as tall as I am. Isn't that right? Yeah, she is. She's almost as tall as I am. If you guys enjoyed my struggle of a sit-down video without Katie, oh, she's smiling. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think of it and if I did good or not, and also how cute this little girl is. And we will see you in our next video.
You set my world on fire. You're